Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Check out our many detox packages starting from $100 or get 15% off on colonic irrigation therapy. Detoxing can help with liver and blood cleansing, weight loss, constipation, acid reflux, kidney stones, heavy metal removal, gas and bloating, and more. Call or WhatsApp us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. Ask about our delivery options. Visit us now. Bruce Street Mall, store number 1208, or Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. Our opening hours are Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Detox your way to health. These specials ends on March 31st or while stocks last.
Another level.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada, Classic 105, Hot 98. Whichever platform you're using to join us this morning, always a pleasure to have you. Those of you logged on the GBN Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page, the GBN Production YouTube channel, the website www.gbn.gd, GBN TV channels 7, 11, and 20. And good morning to the listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9, and Hot 98.5, 98.7. We on the inside, big and bold. Blossy Bloss, Gary, Mr. Smooth.
You know that song you're playing there up with Beyonce?
Sierra.
The Sierra?
The Sierra.
I like it, you know.
Yeah, me too. It's a whole vibe.
Be careful with Facebook, eh?
I know, right? I know.
They just get up in their feelings.
Yeah. They might block it, but
copywriters and do all kind of thing.
That was the mood I was in this morning. So I say, you know.
I know. I say, look at Blossy. Blossy don't realize.
No, man. I know, man.
How Facebook does work out.
Yes. Yeah, man.
I would love to play Sierra all morning, but you know.
I know. Don't worry. I'm on top of things. All right, let me go.
That's what I like to hear.
22 minutes to 8 o'clock. Let's get into the heat of the matter. First things first this morning, COVID-19 dashboard. It's not looking pretty. We have
Hold on to your seats, folks, because this one is going to be tough to digest. Go ahead, Blossy.
We have once again crossed 1,000 active COVID-19 cases. Yesterday, as of last night, we added 270 new COVID-19 cases as of Monday night, bringing our total active cases to 1,049. So we're once again in quadruple numbers. Unfortunately, it's not looking pretty at all. There were 979 tests done yesterday, and with the 270 new cases, the test positivity rate is 27.6%. There are currently 7 people hospitalized with COVID-19, 6 moderately ill and 1 severely ill. Thankfully, there have been no new COVID-19 related deaths. So the number stands at 220 as of yesterday. Overall, since March 2020, we've recorded 15,818 COVID-19 cases with 14,549 recoveries. So that's the latest dashboard. Total vaccine doses administered, 88,077. So that's the latest COVID-19 dashboard. 1,049 active COVID-19 cases as of last night.
Sounds like we have been thrown right back in the early days of COVID.
Yes, and we keep saying it's not unexpected, but it's still tough pill to swallow. It's still tough to digest. Just last night on the news, Joseph was talking to Dr. Terence Mary's show, and he was reminding us of some of the things that we need to do to stay safe in this COVID-19 era. And he's just, it was just an issue of caution that we need to pay attention to.
Yeah, I peeped that interview just for a bit. We are in a somewhat of a surreal kind of moment right about now. But hey, we got to learn to live with this.
And I know there are people who saying, we had to learn to live with it, and 270 cases, we should expect it, and blah, blah, blah. But it's still tough. It's still tough because I know what COVID-19 can do. It's not as simple, get it and 100%.
You ever caught it?
Yes, I did.
How was your experience?
It was mild compared to a lot of other, compared to at least 220 people who did not survive, and compared to a lot of people who've been hospitalized, it was mild.
Right.
I didn't need medication and hospitalization, but I can say the same for everybody.
Thanks.
Exactly.
You're healthy. You're healthy.
Amen. But not everybody could say the same, which is why it's still tough to swallow, because not everybody would survive.
It hit me too,
It did? How was it?
That bugger tried to throw me down, but I was like, joke you're making. I gave it 2 eyeball and some karate chops. You understand? Can thump with me, you're mad away.
Well, give thanks too, because you survived. You lived to tell the tale. You lived to tell the tale. So give thanks for that. Yeah. Not everybody can say this.
Give thanks for health and strength. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Amen. So let's continue to do what we need to do to stay safe and protect our families. Whatever necessary protocols, personal protocols you need to employ, please do so. Don't want you to be among the statistics. You may survive. Chances are you may not as well. So just please be safe, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Big and bold.
Big and bold. Word of the day time. You want to do it or want me to go ahead?
I ain't in practice on this morning.
I didn't either. Okay, let me see. This morning's word of the day is orientate. Orientate. Okay. It's spelled O-R-I-E-N-T-A-T-E, orientate. It's a verb which means to set in a definite position, to acquaint with an existing situation or environment, or to direct toward the interest of a particular group. Orientate. And
you know that way about? Yeah.
It's a convent in me. Let me give you some examples.
Okay.
Yeah, people consider them.
I understand. What about Anglican High and them?
Self-cussing, that's
raising hands nest, right?
That's not the institution that helps me. It's convent. I have to give props are due.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Big up to Sister Gabrielle and them people and them there. So
let me give you an example of the use of this morning's word. The spot of the planting of the tree is intended to orientate it to get full sun. That's the word of the day this morning, orientate. Spelled O-R-I-E-N-T-A-T-E, a verb which means to set in a definite position, to acquaint with an existing situation or environment, or to direct toward the interest of a particular group. That's this morning's word of the day, and we go straight to the thought of today.
If you can't do great things, do small things in great ways. Your thought of the day, kind of self-explanatory right there. So have a blessed day, family, and keep that in mind. So you can do great things in secret. Small things can be great, in your own way, in your own world. You know what I mean?
And that's the thought for today. We have just enough time to give you this morning's Did You Know and Riddle. Yeah, let me quickly give you all the did you know. Did you know banana is a happy fruit? Eating just one can help relieve irritable emotions, anger, and or depression. Did you know banana is a happy fruit? Eating one can help relieve irritable emotions, anger, and or depression. That's this morning's Did You Know? So have a banana today. Those of you who are watching your sugar intake.
We need to have a good hand or a couple hands of bananas in GBN.
Sometimes Bernadette brings some. Every now and then I get one.
So when some of our superiors acting up,
give them one.
Hold that.
I take it back. You trying to put me in problems. But yeah, have a banana.
One person comes to mind right now, but I ain't gonna call him.
Don't call him because you'll put me there in the building, eh? I'm the one in the building, dude.
Boss, calm down now. Look at banana.
I ain't taking part. Just be careful with your banana intake. They're high in sugar. So those of you who are diabetic, just mind your intake. Yes, it's fruit and, sometimes we like to overindulge, but one banana can spike the sugar. So take all the time with it. All right, just enough time for the riddle, Gary. There we go. Hold on. Let me get a pen. All right, there we go. You just come with some kind of riddle. I need to take notes.
What day would yesterday be?
Oh, jeez.
If Thursday was 4 days away. No, sorry. If Thursday was 4 days before the day after tomorrow.
Nah.
Let me take it again.
Don't do that. Hold on. There we go.
What day would yesterday be if Thursday was 4 days before the day after tomorrow? Oh, I tell you, that is some tie-up nation there.
No, I don't think my brain wake up enough for that, but I'll try.
Your riddle of the day, coming to you all courtesy of our friends at Sleepy Diapers, always for better. The winner, of course, sending us a voice note and a picture with the correct answer would win a pack of Sleepy Diapers, all courtesy of Sleepy Diapers. 100% cotton, 100% bamboo. It doesn't get much better than that.
Lost the brain.
Calm down. You have the news to read.
Yeah, I'm feeling smoke coming from my ears. We're gonna take
the news to read. Calm down.
We're gonna take a break. Get ready for the morning edition of news for those of you on radio and those of you on our visual platforms. We're gonna bring you highlights of last evening's newscast. Marinate and ruminate on this morning's riddle, and when we come back, we'll give you the answer. Think about it. Let's get into the news. It's now 13 minutes to 7. Classic 105 Hot 98.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Health officials in Grenada and other countries around the world are getting nervous again. Just when they thought that the coronavirus was bidding them farewell, it's climbing the charts. The Biden administration in the U.S. is issuing a new warning that the U.S. could potentially see 100 million COVID-19 infections this year. Here in Grenada, latest stats from the health ministry also point to rising numbers of infections. On the weekend, health officials reported 180 new and 855 active cases. This comes as the local populace settles into the comfort of the eased restrictions, including mask mandates. In the last 6 weeks, there's been an uptick in political gatherings, weekend fetes, soccer shows, and other public events. So tonight, the question is, has this been too much too soon? Let's cross to my colleague, Joseph Credor, who's joined by medical practitioner, Dr. Terence Marichaux.
Thank you, Stacia. Well, good evening to you, Dr. Marichaux. Let's have this conversation. Now, in the U.S., health officials have painted a grim picture, we must say. They're anticipating that infection rate could increase by some 100 million. Here at home, we've had the removal of restrictions and everything is not just here, but across the world. Dr. Marichaux, is this what was expected in year number 3 of this pandemic?
I suppose it was not expected, but given the nature of viruses, which have this tendency to mutate, then that should not have been like a big surprise to scientists or a big surprise to anyone in the medical community. This one is a different virus altogether. It's new, there's so much we don't know about it, and it has this tremendous ability to mutate, and this is what viruses do. And at this point in time, when many people thought that we would have been over it, we are still in the midst of a pandemic that is raging and continues to rage in the United States and right here in Grenada. But it rages because we have relaxed our precautions far too much at this point in time, when we simply do not know what the consequences are going to be and whether this virus, which continues to mutate, are having variants. And the latest one, which is the Omicron variant, the BA2, it is highly transmissible. And that is the cause for the real concern that is taking place in the United States. And the surge that we are seeing right here in Grenada at this point in time has a lot to do with that.
But Doc, let me ask you, the conversation has always been and would remain that we have to live with the virus. We see now that there's a lot of, the political climate is ripening, and there's a lot of events that's taken place. What's the advice?
I would say that we still have to take those measures that try to mitigate the virus. In other words, we have let down our guard too quickly, and right now we're facing the consequences of that. We have over 800 hospitalized, 800 active cases. We have at least 8 people who are hospitalized, some are serious, and we are just taking it up, I think, too lightly at this point in time, because this thing is real. This thing is not going away anytime soon from what we are seeing. And because it has this tremendous ability to mutate, we are having what we call the stealth virus, which is a variant of the Omicron virus, which is what is affecting us right now. And if we continue to just take things for granted, I fear that the worst is yet to come, because if the United States is predicting over 1 million cases in the fall, we must also be concerned down here because of the closeness that we have with that country. And then right now, we have
to lift the restrictions. It was premature.
People are not paying heed to the restrictions, to the social distancing, the mask wearing, the washing of the hands, the hygiene that we're supposed to be paying attention to. People are just treating it as if it has gone away, and that is simply not the case.
So the whole conversation about possibly returning the wearing of masks, is that something that should be a conversation?
Yes, it should be, because look at the situation. We have 800 or more active cases in the country right now. And that can multiply exponentially in a very, very short space of time. That is how that virus operates. So it is rather foolhardy, as far as I'm concerned, to drop our guard at this time and believe that everything is back to normal, because it is simply not back to normal. We still have to continue to use the measures, the preventative measures that we have been using over the last year or so that we won't have this exponential rise in cases that we are seeing right now at this point in time.
Well, Doc, we certainly will continue to heed the advice from members of the medical community as yourself and others, and we continue to play our part here. Thank you. That's the word there from Dr. Terence Marisho. Stacia, back to you.
Thanks, Joseph, as always. Retired public officer Hermelyn Armstrong has announced plans to take on the government in a second round of the battle over pension payments. She says she will take the government to court for a second time. Armstrong became the test case for the ongoing saga over the pension disqualification clause. Although she won, she lost a huge sum through a loophole in the law. Let's join Beverly Tellisford for this story.
Retired public officer Ms. Hermelyn Armstrong is credited as the woman who challenged government in a court of law that resulted in the resumption of pensions for public workers. But all has not been well, as Ms. Armstrong now says she's taking government back to court to settle unsettled pension payment.
That I should pay back NIS all the monies I got from the time I retired from government, and NIS paid me. So NIS got $72,000, which should have been my money. The government's supposed to give me $1,100 plus as pension. They join it with NIS. They give me $224.20. That's the pension I'm getting from government. $224.20. And the $800 plus from NIS makes it $1,100.
Ms. Armstrong, in a video that circulated on the weekend on social media, said while many are enjoying their full pension benefits, she is not.
I will be taking the government back to court to fix the pension, because if persons got pension including a certain minister's wife, got the perfect pension, and I am still in the dog. Thank God I was still healthy. I got another job immediately. Like I left the job today and I got a job the other day because I had to work. I had a mortgage of $1,610 on my house and no income besides the pittance from NIS.
Ms. Armstrong was appointed to and confirmed in an office in the Public Service of Grenada in 1983. She served for a period of 26 years, 3 months and 14 days until her retirement in 2009, having attained the age of retirement. The High Court ruling, which was delivered by Judge Margaret Price Finlay on October 15, 2012, is that Ms. Armstrong is entitled to the sum of $56,724.59, representing her gratuity with interest at the rate of 6% per annum from the effective date of her retirement to the date of payment. In addition, she was awarded compensation by the government of Grenada, as the court may deem just, for government's refusal to pay her such pension and gratuity in contravention of Section 92, subsection 2B of the Constitution. Additionally, the court ruled that Ms. Armstrong is entitled to her pension at the rate of $1,134.43 per month. If she has received any NIS benefits, those sums are to be deducted from the monies she's entitled to under the Pension Act. All these, in addition to interest payable on the arrears at the rate of 6% per annum for the effective date of her retirement to the date of payment of the arrears. GBN contacted the government's press secretary to the Prime Minister for a response to this latest development. However, up to press time, a response was not forthcoming.
And we continue looking at news on the labor front tonight. This time, trade unionists are clamoring for a review of the minimum wage. Chrislena John has that story.
40,000 persons employed in Grenada, whether she's self-employment, or a government employee, or private sector employee. Close to 30,000, or between 25 to 30,000 of that amount gets less than $1,600 a month. Salary is very low. Salary is very low.
That was George Mason, president of the Commercial and Industrial Workers Union, highlighting the need for a review of the minimum wage in Grenada. According to Section 51 to 54 of the Employment Act in the Labor Code, which speaks to minimum wage, a review by the Wage Advisory Committee should be held once every 3 years. The last review was done in 2011, which shows that government has not kept up to that mandate. The issue was also raised during Labor Day rally last Sunday by President of the Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes.
They want to make the excuse, well, COVID came in 2020 in Grenada. What happened to 2014 to 2020? We need to do something about this. So this is broad-based. But I want to hone in on daycare workers. Can you imagine? I spoke to a daycare worker working for over 25 years, and their salary is $1,000 after 25 years. After 25 years, generally they make around $700. These are workers, these are citizens who care for the seeds of the nation. This must change.
According to Mason, with at least 40,000 people employed in Grenada, approximately 30,000 earn $1,600 or less as their salary. He sought to shed light on what this means for the average employee in Grenada.
Anytime, food, education, medicine has skyrocketed. Your salary, therefore your dollar, depreciated. Your spending power depreciated. So your disposable income, your dollar, is no longer 100 cents. It is now worth 75 cents. Because your salary has remained where it is. So there definitely needs to be a revision of the minimum minimum wage because there are half a dozen and six, half a dozen and six. Now, if you got to change minimum wage, okay? The minimum wage should not be only for government employees. It's across the board.
Attempt to get a response from Labour Minister Peter David proved futile. Chrislina John, GBN News.
Get Rubigas. Get cooking. Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100 pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas? Get Rubis, get going.
Because today's all about celebrating you, we've stocked up all your favorite fragrances, skincare, makeup, and accessories. The latest in handbags from Fuller, Italy, Mont Blanc, and more. We topped it up with love and a bundle sale package. Enjoy 15% off when you spend up to $100, 20% when you spend between $100 to $300, and take an extra 5% off for purchases over $300. And make sure you get your gift with your purchase. Happy Mother's Day from your friends at Rouge Duty Free.
That long-standing trade unionist George Mason prepares to exit the trade union movement. Sherry Ann Blackman-Stephen reports.
As he said, this might be his last May Day, so we want to ensure that we recognize it. We recognize what he has given all the labor of love for workers, and we want to show it to him right now. Let's put our hands together and give him what he deserves.
The Grenada trade union movement may soon bid goodbye to one of its stalwarts. President of the Grenada Commercial and Industrial Workers Union, George Mason, may have addressed the nation in that capacity for the last time during May Day rally last week.
This may be my last speech here. This will be my last one. So I want to be clear in what I'm saying.
April next year will definitely be the end of that president tenure, which I'm employed. So, should there be an extension, I may even opt out to give the new president an opportunity to speak in May.
His parting words for the government is to equip the Ministry of Labour with the necessary tools needed to effectively carry out its duty. He's not too keen with part responsibility of Labour Minister Peter David, who is also the Minister of Agriculture.
Mr. Prime Minister, ensure that the ministry is treated with respect. Labour is a serious entity in this country, and the more you put into it, the more you will get out. But you can't treat the Ministry of Labour as our secretary. And I know the Minister again, I ask you for help for you.
His plea was also for Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell to upgrade the salary of cooks in the various schools across the country and the school feeding program.
A cook who retired recently after working for over 39 years. How much years? 39 years was receiving less than $1,000 as a monthly salary. That is why sometimes when they look at the salary and they realize that they have the bills and they have to decide the bills or the children. They may take an onion from the school. They may take a curry from the school. I'm not supporting it, but that is what causes those things to happen.
On the the recent High Court judgment on pension for public workers, Mason directed this message directly to Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell.
The court has cleared the way for your pension issues. So there should be no more talk. Just tell us how you pay in the money. And I ask the Prime Minister to increase the wages because we're suffering.
Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Tired of changing your baby's clothes? We have the perfect solution. Sleepy denim diapers, giving you that fashionable denim look throughout the day with the same soft touch. Look cool, look hip, rock in style with Sleepy Jeans.
Distributed by Sleepy Diapers Grenada Limited, Loafers Lane, St. George, and available at shops and supermarkets island-wide.
Imagine having the home of your dreams. Imagine investing in that piece of property you can call your own. Imagine finally doing that home improvement project you've always been thinking about. It's time to stop imagining and start doing. Let the GUT Credit Union help you take the first step with fantastic rates, affordable repayments, and reduced legal fees. Make the move. Get better terms on your mortgage. Use your home equity to make those dreams a reality. Act now. There's really no place like home. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
Coughs and sneezes spread diseases. So cover coughs and sneezes, please. Not with a rag or bandana. They trap germs. When you use the rag again, you put germs on your hands and everything else you touch. When you cough or sneeze, cover your mouth and nose with tissue. Throw the tissue in a bin and wash your hands afterwards. If you don't have a tissue, cough into your sleeve or elbow. Alcohol-based hand sanitizers are also effective in cleaning hands.
Back to Good Morning Grenada on this terrific Tuesday. We big and bold. No, a lie. We on the inside, big and bold. Classic 105, Hot 98, Blossy Bloss, Gary, Mr. Smooth. Yeah, man, I get it. It took me a little 2 seconds, but I got there eventually. All right, we're back 9 minutes after 7 o'clock. Riddle time. Listen to me. I have a confession to make. I give up early in the dance. I gave up early in the dance. I started to think about it, and then I said, you know what, brain? Let's let the people who can actually win a packet of Sleepy Diaper, let's let them work the brain cells this morning, guys. I ain't going through that with Gary this morning.
I believe you.
You see? We on the inside, big and bold. All right, give us over the riddle, Gary. Okay, I'll make one more attempt at this. One more. All right, give me again. Let me go. Hold on, let me get my pen.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
What day would yesterday be if Thursday was 4 days before the day after tomorrow?
Okay. All right, so let me see. If Thursday was 4 days before the day after tomorrow.
That's right.
You know what? Nope.
Still give up?
Yeah, man, I give up. Let me see. Somebody on Facebook had an answer, let me see. I think it was Monet. Monet had an answer. Good morning, Monet. Glad you can join us this morning. She says, riddle of the day the answer would be Thursday. All right, Monet. Thanks for your participation. Let me go by our goodly WhatsAppers and see what's cooking on the platform. So this person sent a photo and a voice note. Let's see what's in the voice note.
I am Giovanni and the answer is Saturday.
Okay, Giovanni says the answer is Saturday. This cutie pie.
Good morning, my name is Moshe Pascal and the answer is Monday.
Moisha says Monday. Good
Monday?
Morning. All right, let me see. This person says, I think we have one more.
Good morning, my name is Shani Charles and the answer is Monday.
All right, she says the answer is Monday. I think that's the last. Hold on, no. I have one more. One more. Oh.
My name is Jared. Good morning, my name is Jared and the answer is Monday.
All right, so three of our
Jared is also saying Monday.
Three of our little cutie pies say Monday, and this person who's just sent in a written answer says, I believe the answer will be Monday. So that's 4 people with the answer being Monday. But that's not...
Cool.
That's not what our research has shown, Gary.
Now, all are wrong. I think this is the first.
Well, how far them end up in Monday? Okay, so give us the breakdown. Let me see if it's the
Someone said Saturday and the other saying Monday. I don't understand how they came. Well, you know what? Even if all they tried to explain how they came up with Monday, I probably wouldn't understand anyhow because I read it real tired.
Not tired. So what the answer that you have before you? We given the answer one time? No winners this morning?
Well, it looks like we have to announce a
proxy.
Yeah, we have to probably. Nah, we ain't gonna put it off for tomorrow, man. We ain't gonna roll it over to tomorrow.
But give us the breakdown.
But you're like no winners for real though.
No winners. Give us a breakdown though. Give us a breakdown of how they come up with the answer that somebody else on Facebook says Monday. So give us the answer with how you came up with not you but the riddler. Riddler.
You asking me that question or?
Yeah, you ain't had a breakdown?
No, I ain't had no breakdown.
I waited for it to come through the breakdown because okay. Okay, so according to
let me see if I could look it up. Hold on.
Look it up in the meantime. But according to the riddle, the answer should be Friday. It is not me, it's not Gary. It's the riddle, the person who put the riddle together. So let me see if we could break it down.
Blame me for this one this morning.
I think what they would yesterday be. But
look at Ingrid saying Friday after we gave the answer.
Ingrid, don't try it time.
Nice one.
You think it's slick, Ingrid? All right, let me see. What day would yesterday be? So so let me start it with, they say it's Friday. Let me see if it really works out. So if it's Friday, yesterday would be Friday. If Thursday was, oh jeez, that's where the thing does get tired. If Thursday was 4 days before the day after tomorrow. So Thursday. Okay.
All right.
You had to break down? Because I'm trying here, but.
I'm trying to see if I can get a breakdown of that riddle, but.
All right, let me see if we can break it down still. Thursday
trying to see if I can get a breakdown
was
here.
4 days before the day after tomorrow. So that means the riddle itself comes on a Saturday, all right? Because yesterday, if the answer is Friday, then I mean the person is standing on a Saturday. Because if the answer is Friday, then I mean, okay. So let's say today is Saturday. Thursday was 4 days before the day after tomorrow. So Thursday is 4 days before Sunday? No. The day after tomorrow is Monday. Lies. So the day after tomorrow is Monday. So Thursday is 4 days before. Sunday, Saturday. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think I see it.
You figure it out?
Only because I know what the answer is.
Yeah, aren't we all in that same position?
If I'm starting from scratch, I don't think I would get it. So okay. What day would yesterday be if Thursday was 4 days before the day after tomorrow? So if today is Saturday, because I figure they're starting on a Saturday because they say, what day would yesterday be? And since the answer is Friday, then I know they're starting on a Saturday. Understand what I'm saying? Right. If today is Saturday, Thursday was 4 days before the day after tomorrow. So the day tomorrow will be Sunday, and the day after that will be Monday, because the riddle says before the day after tomorrow. So 4 days before the day after tomorrow will be Thursday. So you're going back. I hope I explained it properly. It's making sense in my head because I figured it out. But
maybe we should, surrender, concede, and move
no,
on.
I ain't moving on because I figure it out only because I know where the answer is. So the riddle starts. So it's starting on a Saturday, and it says the day after tomorrow. So since tomorrow is Sunday, the day after would be the Monday. And then the riddle says Thursday is 4 days before that day. So since you started on the Saturday, you ended up on the Monday, and 4 days before the Monday would bring you to Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday. So what day would, what? Oh, yes, right. So then the day would be the Friday.
So it's correct.
It's correct.
Friday is correct.
Only
you have to go around the world and back to figure it out, but yeah.
So start on the answer is Friday. So you're starting on the riddle itself. Is starting as though today is Saturday, and if you count it back, then you'll realize it's Friday. And it's just a Lord. Gary, where does find them? Where does find them?
Let us dig deep and search wide.
Very deep, ocean deep, man. All right. So no winners this morning, unfortunately.
This is the first time we've declared a no winner day inside of this riddle.
I know we don't know how to act. We don't know what to do.
No, we just move on. I mean, nobody winning nothing this morning. Tough luck next time. Thanks to all those who've answered, though.
Hold on, wait.
I think if we should have a consolation prize, if there should be a prize for the person coming closest, then it would be the one who said Saturday.
Well, Timon, hold on. Timon in Master Control says you count back 4 days starting from Wednesday. And when you reach Saturday, you reach Friday. Friday's tomorrow, Saturday. Well, Timon, I don't know how you reach it. Timon, I don't know how you reach it. Timon says you count back 4 days starting from Wednesday. So why are you starting from Wednesday? And when you reach Saturday, you reach Friday. So when you started on a Wednesday, what make you start on Wednesday? Look.
Madness in the dance.
Oh, great. Timon, you're better than me because I don't know how you get that.
Well, Timon, thank you. All right.
Somebody says that riddle was for a scientific calculator kind of winner, not for diapers. I agree because I top class level of analysis here to do that. I agree. So what is
I don't understand what they're trying to say. They're not going to buzz their head for that unless it was a calculator.
Yeah. I agree. So who we giving a prize? What we'll do? I don't know what to do.
Man. Tough luck, guys. Hard luck. Let me try again tomorrow. We go come with possibly a simpler one.
Yeah. But it wakes up the brain. I'll give it that one, Gary.
That's what it's all about, yeah.
Fair enough.
Getting you thinking, getting the mind percolating in the morning.
Telling me. Woo. The thing juicy. All right, let me go.
Don't forget to share up the live, family. Share it up.
I see 3 shares so far, 4 shares so far. Roger,
that's not
Vincent,
enough.
2 more
That's
people.
not enough.
So thank you very much. Keep sharing the live. Somebody says they gave the answer before.
That's
morning.
Ingrid. Sorry, Ingrid. If we try to steal your thunder.
Yeah.
Ingrid is the only person answering the question correct today, and she's on Facebook, so she's not qualified to win the prize.
But I think Ingrid was the answer that came after we gave it, isn't it?
It would appear. It appeared that way.
But even though the criteria is to send a photo as well as a voice note. So
yeah. Well, unfortunately, Facebookers. Until we figure out a way to involve Facebookers,
Yeah, so Ingrid, by proxy, I guess, congrats on getting the answer. But according to requirements, voice note and picture. So next time, better luck next time.
Sorry.
Ingrid says the kids gave her the answer. No.
Oh, there you go.
Kids gave me answer, but I did. Okay, I don't understand, but don't worry, next time.
Peter is saying no, she put up the answer first. All right.
Yeah, fair enough, but Next time, meet the requirement, a photo, set up your answer on the WhatsApp, 435-2041, Ingrid.
And the other thing about the Facebook audience as well, most of them are in the diaspora.
True, that is correct. So how you would I get a diaper? She probably have families here, and she'd give one of them. You never know.
So true.
You never know. But next time, Ingrid, answer the question on the WhatsApp, and that would increase your chances of being the winner. This person, somebody's asking where they can collect their prize. They won sometime last week, and she
What's
wants
the name?
to know. Hold on, I think that one was Shellyan Bandre. Yeah, Shellyan. Shellyan wants.
All right,
to know.
Shellyan. Your name has been. I would like to think Blossom would have given me that name.
Yes.
Your name has been submitted. So you're gonna get it. Oh. Go to the where you call that street again? Lothers Lane. That's the official distribution center.
It's right
for
next
Sleepy
to
Dappers.
Right next to Blue Danube. That's
no. Where Blue Danube used to be.
Blue Danube.
That's very same building.
Yeah, right next to them. I mean, it used to be Blue Danube in there.
Next to them, not next to Blue Danube. It's the same building. Blue Danube.
Yeah,
no
but I mean
exists.
the entrance. So wasn't it the supermarket and the bakery that they still?
Yeah, but Blue Danube was the old building. It wasn't just a bakery.
Okay, hold on. Look at whole conversation. Look at whole conversation here. There's a bakery where I buy my bread, and then there's a supermarket where I go every now and then. And then next to that entrance is the Sleepy Diaper entrance.
No. The grocery place is where the Sleepy Diaper place is.
Oh, well, that's not where I see the sign on the door.
Anyhow.
No, man. That's a grocery place, and then the headquarters there next door.
Same building.
Same building, but the entrance different.
There's one entrance.
Nope. Nah, man. Next to the supermarket. That is not what I see when I go inside the supermarket.
Look at my troubles.
Look at a whole conversation. Look at a whole argument. Not conversation, a whole argument about Wesley. Anyway. Lothers Lane, Shellyan, go there and collect your prize. Let them know that you are the winner from, I think it was the 6th, sometime last week. All right, there we go. Somebody asked for the answer to the riddle. The answer to the riddle is Friday. Sorry you missed it. The answer to the riddle is Friday. All right, there we go. What much time we spent on this little riddle now? Goodness
yeah, I know.
gracious.
We've consumed so much time on this Blue Danube thing and this riddle thing, and here we are right now, half of the program gone, and we have to play catch up right now. Anyhow, thanks to you, Blossom. Moving on.
Let me move on. All right, where we going? King of the Grill? Let me remind you of King of the Grill, June 4th, 2022, Monrouge Playing Field. We have lots in store. I think there's still time if you want to sign up. I think there was 1 or 2 spots left. If you want to be a competitor in King of the Grill, call 440-3033. Ask for Janelle or Joseph. Or if you want to be a vendor, or you can just come on down with your family and have a good old time. We have so much things for the kids as well as the adults. Bouncing castle, face painting, horseback riding, go-kart, and for the adults, food. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be. So come on down to King of the Grill. It's the return of the Maggie King of the Grill, Monrouge Playing Field, Saturday, June 4th, 2022. It's going to be a fantastic good time. Those of you who still want to compete for $500 cash on the spot, you have to sign up for the karaoke competition of the Maggie King of the Grill. We're giving you a chance to show your talent and to carry your own key and walk away with $500 in cold, hard cash. So call 440-3033 to reserve your spot to grill and or compete in the karaoke competition at the Maggie King of the Grill, Saturday, June 4th, 2022. We'd like to say thank you once again to our friends at Maggie. Hold on, right. To our friends at Maggie. See the products on the display here. Thank you very much for coming on board, and thank you to all our other partners who have come on board for the return of the Maggie King of the Grill. Maggie, the secret of great flavor. All right, that's King of the Grill. Okay, we ready again? Let me go.
All right, so we're on the inside, big and bold. Here we are.
Inside, big and bold.
Speaking about, actually, no, not speaking about anything. That's a completely different issue here now. Big up to Peter under the live. Peter, you just throw some kind of debate and confusion under the live, you know.
If there's one thing Peter could do is get a conversation going, eh?
You understand? And you see his last name?
I ain't taking part in that one. For those of you not on the live, his last name is the same
his
as the political leaders.
His last name is Mitchell? And so he bad for NMP.
I was about to ask, are you related to any one of the contending leaders?
He must be.
It'll be a wonder if you're not, Peter. Are you related to any one of them?
No way, Peter, to just throw up a political debate. You understand? Anyhow, we're moving on.
There we go.
This one going to get Peter a little bit riled up. So the NDC leader says that he would not apologize for his success as a lawyer. And the truth is, Blossom, I really don't see where the debate is.
Neither do I.
I really don't see where the debate is.
The man has to make a living, and that's his passion, and so be it.
And if he's been successful at it, we should be praising him.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. Let's run the clip.
People call people bourgeois and corporate lawyer. It is meant to paint a deliberate picture that they know is false. I said before, and I'm going to say it again. I have no intention of apologizing for my success as a lawyer.
Political leader of the National Democratic Congress, Deacon Mitchell, did not mince words in defending his career as a corporate lawyer. He was the lawyer for the WRB in the legal battle against the government's repurchase of Grenada shares. Mitchell assures supporters that he will represent Grenada with the same zeal, zest, and vigor that he represents his clients with, to defend and champion the cause of the working class.
Because the rule of law matters, that another lawyer who in the past would have been branded corporate and bourgeoisie, it is that same lawyer who took the case on behalf of workers and was able to get the Pension Disqualification Act declared as unconstitutional, so that workers today in Grenada, public workers, have the right to the pension.
Mitchell's statements were made days after President General of the Grenada Trades Union Council, Andre Lewis, told workers during May Day rally that industrial matters should never be mixed with politics.
Workers' issues must not be colored by politics. These are bread and butter issues. Whether you're green, whether you're yellow, whether you're red, whether you're blue, bread and butter issues must not be colored.
Was the presence of Brian Grimes, president of the Public Workers Union, at a town hall meeting a reminder that the NDC leader needed to respond?
Maybe the trade union leadership doesn't want it, but the workers of Grenada deserve good legal representation. And it is that good legal representation which led to their success on the pension issue. That's right. Yes. But I will go further. It is because of my success as a lawyer that I can say I am prepared to engage in public service.
Mitchell took his stance and made it clear that if the NDC fails to honor its promises, that he will encourage the people to vote them out of office. He said his reputation precedes him.
If you are good, people will hire you. And they will tell more people to hire you. That is simply what happened with my career as a lawyer.
Mitchell said he offered countless free advice to the trade union movement to help improve the collective well-being of workers, but they were not interested. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
And we thank Cherry and Blackman Stephen, newsroom supervisor, for that report. I don't see the issue why the man has to say sorry for being good at my job.
Yeah, I really don't see the issue there either.
I don't.
If the man is a good, in fact, I've solicited the services of his firm sometime in the past. You understand?
Okay. I've never had to use lawyer. Thank you, Jesus. But but I don't see the issue.
Just a little advice.
I think one of the issues has been comments from the people who do not like him. In relation to him being the one that took government to court in relation to the whole WRB matter and representing WRB. WRB came out
also
successful. So they're trying to say, it's his fault.
The
Government.
St. George's University issue has
exactly. So they're trying to say it's his fault. Government has to pay, buy back Grand Lake, and it's his fault that SG's. But I don't. Sorry for being good at my job. I don't get it. So be it. If he wasn't good at his job, people may not have voted for him. So let the man do what he needs to do. He has to make a living, support himself and his family, and lawyerhood, however you want to put it, it's his passion. So
yeah, man.
Keep doing what you do.
And listen, big up yourself, Deacon, as a lawyer. I know you're making the step into the political realm. Now people go come down on me now and say I'm pro NDC. They don't say I'm pro NMP.
Well, yesterday somebody said we don't like the NDC. Eh? Somebody WhatsApped.
They said that?
They WhatsApped. They WhatsApped us and say why we don't like the NDC.
What we said yesterday that was so damning?
What we were talking about something he said yesterday, Andre. We played a clip yesterday.
The wage thing. The bi-monthly thing.
Yes, and I guess one of the things we were saying, we don't really see what they need to do to implement it, that they need to fix the minimum wage before they think. I guess that made them feel we don't like the. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, speaking about minimum wage, before we jump on that, the folks in the diaspora, y'all get ready though. New York, in particular, because the NDC team would be heading up your way, so y'all get ready for that. 3 of their delegates will be in your neck of the woods, so you guys could partake and and be a part of it. You understand?
Yep. Facebook. Somebody on Facebook says that's the gentleman's job to make a living like anybody else. Oh, and Peter says he only supports Prime Minister Mitchell. That's the Mitchell he supports.
No surprise here.
Neither me.
All the drama it has caused on other people's life.
Peter Self also said he was representing WRB against the government. Somebody had to represent WRB. WRB needed a lawyer.
Yeah, it's like if a criminal has to be represented in court, I mean, you go drag the lawyer in the middle of the road and chastise him because he represented a criminal?
I don't get it. Somebody says no one wants to go to a lawyer that loses. If he was a loser, there'll be more complaining. Yeah, the law is the law. That's his personal profession.
A failed lawyer is now trying to be a successful politician. Boy, get it here. You can't win them, innit?
All right, Papa. So be it. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, speaking about the wage issue, we're going to talk about the Spice Mass Corporation in a short while. But since we are on the issue of wage, let me talk about minimum wage. I was pleased when I saw this issue yesterday because we did speak on it ever so lightly yesterday.
Yes, we did.
And now it's becoming a prominent debate, a prominent topic in many corners.
Yeah, and the conversation has been gaining more ground.
Yeah.
Ever since the NDC made it part of their campaign, well, the fortnight payment.
Yeah, make it part of their mandate now.
Yeah, and then somebody mentioned, and there have been at least 2 countries that have increased their minimum wages. Antigua.
We go talk about that whole lot now, man.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, what
St. Kitts Nevis.
St. Kitts. That's right. Yes.
Yeah. So, a prominent trade unionist is talking about the issue of minimum wage. Let's take a listen.
Workers. But all has not been well, as Ms. Armstrong now says she's taking government back to court to settle unsettled pension payment.
That I should pay back NIS all the monies I got from the time I retired from government and NIS paid me. So NIS got $72,000, which should have been my money. The government's supposed to give me $1,100 plus as pension. They join it with NIS. They give me $224.20. That's the pension I'm getting from government. $224.20. And the $800 plus from NIS makes it $1,100.
Ms. Armstrong, in a video that circulated on the weekend on social media, said while many are enjoying their full pension benefits, she is not.
I will be taking the government back to court to fix the pension, because if persons got pension, including a certain minister's wife, got the perfect pension, and I am still in the dog. Thank God I was still healthy. I got another job immediately. Like I left the job today, and I got a job the other day because I had to work. I had a mortgage of $1,610 on my house, and no income besides the pittance from NIS.
Ms. Armstrong was appointed to and confirmed in an office in the Public Service of Grenada in 1983. She served for a period of 26 years, 3 months and 14 days until her retirement in 2009, having attained the age of retirement. The High Court ruling, which was delivered by Judge Margaret Price Finlay on October 15, 2012, is that Ms. Armstrong is entitled to the sum of $56,724.59, representing her gratuity with interest at the rate of 6% per annum from the effective date of her retirement to the date of payment. In addition, she was awarded compensation by the government of Grenada, as the court may deem just, for government's refusal to pay her such pension and gratuity in contravention of Section 92, subsection 2b of the Constitution. Additionally, the court ruled that Ms. Armstrong is entitled to her pension at the rate of $1,134.43 per month. If she has received any NIS benefits, those sums are to be deducted from the monies she's entitled to under the Pension Act. All these, in addition to interest payable on the arrears at the rate of 6% per annum for the effective date of her retirement to the date of payment of the arrears. GBN contacted the government's press secretary to the Prime Minister for a response to this latest development. However, up to press time, a response was not forthcoming.
And that was the story last night from Beverly Telesford.
Well, that wasn't the clip we intended to go to, but since we're on it, we might as well chop it up a bit.
Might as well share our thoughts on it.
I just listened to that clip about 3 times.
Me too.
To kind of really grasp the meat of the matter as far as this issue is concerned. And I'm not too sure I've wrapped my mind around it totally. So maybe Blossom could help me.
Poor innocent Blossom. I mean, not all I know, but it's been it could be spanning, I don't want to say decades. I'll make the situation sound more, but it's been years. This battle with Mrs. Armstrong, and the government for the pension payment has been going on for a long time. I think this one is among the first. I'm trying to remember. It has been said that she's been fighting that battle long before the rest of the nation really started fighting the battle of pension. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was among one of the first pension battles when people just realized that a battle was looming. It was Miss Armstrong. I think Miss Armstrong. But she got a judgment in her favor. Yes, she did. And that judgment didn't even come when the battle started. That judgment is a recent judgment, as in maybe 2-3 years ago. Right. So the judgment was in her favor, but yet she feels that she was wronged and needed to take this thing back to court. Right. All right. Yeah, I guess she felt like she did not get what her just deserve. How does the phrase go? So she's contemplating if she has not decided yet. I'm not sure if she has decided yet, but at least she's contemplating going back to court to get what she feels she deserves. $56,000, $50-something thousand in excess of. Miss Armstrong's battle continues. So just when you thought it would have been over. Yeah, boy. That was my first thought, It's like, oh gosh. When the government done with this pension thing, we don't have money to pay the country flat. Well, the argument that can be used is we found 50-something million to buy back our shares at Grenada. We can find it again. That's the argument that has been bandied about in some quarters. So let's see what happens. But it's a financial strain. And it's us taxpayers, I tell you, a lot of times. Let me tell you something. Government had to find right is right, wrong is wrong. If the people need to get the money, they need to get the money. But amen. At the end of the day, boy, somebody had to pay for it. And 9 times out of 10, it's the taxpayers. Yeah. So let's see how this one would pan. Oh. But I guess the issue
issue in many quarters as well is that this could have been avoided.
I guess as much.
Yeah,
and
now we have to deal with the
repercussions.
The ugly beast that's showing its head right now.
A lot of times, and not just in this situation, but a lot of times we wait until the situation get cocoonious. I use that word for the morning. We wait until the situation get cocoonious before something is done. Sometimes if we handle things early, not just this situation, but if we handle things early.
Yeah, that goes as far as in your home as well, eh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just handle things as best as you can, as soon as they come up, because the thing will just get overwhelming after a while.
Yeah, a lesson in this for each and every one of us. Listen to this. With the issue of minimum wage, are we going to take a break in a while, Blossom?
Mm-hmm.
With the issue of minimum wage, what stood out to me is when the trade unionist mentioned that of the 30 or 40,000 plus people that are employed right now, 30,000 of them, roughly, are working for less than $1,600 a month.
That's quite possible. Did they bring evidence with that piece of information? I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying sometimes I like to see the hard facts.
Yeah, that's kind of amazing. Of the 40,000 people who are gainfully employed right now, you're telling me in excess of 30,000 are working for below $1,600 a month?
It's quite possible, and that comes too with the kinds of jobs that not most, but some of us have, including, the Indian stores, some of the workers at our fast food restaurants. I know they're working for just about less than the $1,500. Somebody on Facebook says minimum wage has been expired a long time ago. I am tired of seeing people living from check to check, and especially the foreigners who open businesses take advantage of the citizens by paying them under the minimum wage, and the Board of Labor, the Ministry of Labor, refused to take action, although it was reported to them.
Well, Master Control, before we go on the break, pull up this one for me. In St. Kitts Nevis, since we're on the issue of minimum wage, Blossy, pull up this one so that the people in radio and television lands can view this, all right? St. Kitts Nevis, the Prime Minister there, okay, he has come up with a way to relieve or bring relief to his people. And let's go through it. All right, Blossom, you with me?
Yes.
A 10% increase in salaries for all public sector workers. I don't talk.
You can't don't talk. You have more.
That's all I'm interested in.
A week. All right, boss. That's okay, boss.
Go through the rest now, Blossy.
All right. The removal of duties on food that is imported by households into St. Kitts and Nevis.
I like that one too.
There will be an 8-month cap on the freight cost of imported goods. The extension of the income and disability support programs for an additional 3 months. A reduction in the excise tax on imported fuel from $2.25 per gallon to 95 cents per gallon. And the removal of VAT on vegetables, fruits, and fruit juices. Those are the measures that the Prime Minister highlighted to bring relief to residents and citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm
trying to find out their population. Because I'm not too sure, but I think they are smaller than us, right? Actually, just about the same size. Actually.
Hold on.
No. They're smaller than us. They're much smaller than us, actually.
Hold on. According to Google,
53,000, roughly.
Yeah, the International School of Google says just over 53,000, and that was the last survey in 2020.
That's right. What is the population of Grenada?
110,000 job.
Roughly. Right?
No, me that say, them not say. Them not say job.
Yeah. So if St. Kitts can do it with a population of 53,000, you have to wonder, why can't Grenada with a population of 110,000?
It depends. It's two different economies and two different...
I know. No, but come on now. Don't you think we deserve to have 10% salary increase
but
as well?
If we can do it and get it is another story. Deserve and the ability to get what you deserve are two different things. And with
Brian Grimes up. Brian, if you're listening, give us a call.
With the financial responsibilities government has, pension payments, gratuity, salary increases for public sector workers, and so on and so forth. Another 10% is no self. Prime Minister Mitchell saying, X! Nah, man, we can't do that kind of thing.
That joke call you're making.
I could just see the Prime Minister saying, we broke. I could see it now. So, let's see. I ain't saying we don't deserve it. I'm just saying, can we financially handle it?
It's my money and I want it now.
You want it, but can you get it? Is the next thing. Some banks, you have money saving in the bank, and sometimes according to the amount you want, they tell you ought to come back tomorrow, please allow to get it. You know, they had to make sure they could handle the vibes. This is almost the same thing. Gary, it's quarter to time for us to take a break. We played on music for the morning, and let's take a break. And when we come back,
man.
We'll play some musical. Have a musical interlude. It's Good Morning Grenada, Classic 105, Hot 98. We on the inside, big and bold. Let's pay some bills and we'll be right back.
Saturday, May 28th, Flavors Entertainment presents Flavors of Calypso and Extempo. Featuring live from Trinidad, the reigning Calypso monarch, Terry Lyons. Also from Trinidad, reigning Extempo king, Brian London, as he comes up against Powder and Papa. Presented by and performing live, the big band, Sour Serpent, the ever-threatening Big J, Beast, Scholar, Woodsman Kelly, Cox, Smallies, Teacher Eddie, and more. All backed by the Hitwave Band, hosted by Lester. Admission $50 to get your tickets now from all popular ticket locations nationwide. Flavors of Calypso, Saturday, May 28th. Spice Basket, Calypso is back. Sponsors: Playway, Coca-Cola, Dasani Water, Ken Flav Brokerage, First Class Mufflers, Mitchell's Pharmacy, GBN Radio and TV, Innovative Shipping, McIntyre Brothers, Party Shipping, Dickon Mitchell, and Digicel.
Have you heard about the new Softweave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Softweave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Softweave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Ultratech gasoline and diesel, available only at Rubis stations.
inside, big and bold. You're tuned into Classic 105.5, 105.9, Hot 98.5, 98.7, Blossy Bloss and Gary, Mr. Smooth. We on the inside, big and bold. All right. There we go. Where are we going in now, Gary?
Are we taking some cocoa tea? I have a hot cup of cocoa tea before me right now. I want to just sip on that a little bit.
Oh.
And then when we come back, we're going to get ready to wrap it up. We're going to talk a few other things on the agenda.
Yeah, I haven't had my cocoa tea as yet, Mommy. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I'll be telling every day I call in a name.
And I haven't tried the clove in the cocoa tea as yet. It seems to be an odd combination, but I will blame my ignorance and not practicality on this.
It brings out the depth of flavor in the cocoa.
Telling me about your kitchen is your middle name.
A week, I like it. Let me take in a little bit of music and then we're going to come back inside with some more discussions.
I lay back and try to remember. I recall a Saturday night. I still smell the cocoa aroma. Mommy cooking something inside, yeah. The adult are washing yellow. The candlelight all around you. Big sesame in the sun. Story time on the stone. Almost time to go inside for some cocoa tea. Cocoa tea. Cocoa tea. Cocoa tea. Cocoa tea. Looking at you in wonder. You make me happy with ease, yeah. Sweet sound of your laughter. Floating away on the breeze. The adult are washing yellow. Candlelights all around you. You're teaching me what to say. Then my boy are on the strings. Mommy said to come inside for some cocoa tea. Cocoa tea. Cocoa tea.
Tea, Sabrina Francis. Those of you who are sipping on whatever hot you're drinking this morning, bless up all yourselves. I like a cup of hot something on a morning time. You know, it don't really matter sometimes what it is. Could be
If there's anybody out there who don't like this song, something wrong with you, get your pulse checked.
yeah, check into a mental facility somewhere. It's a really nice one, despite what it may mean in another country. But yeah, in the Caribbean, it means that nice aromatic beverage that we consume. All right. There we go. Where are we going now in the dance? Days now, we're promising to talk about that SMC release, eh? And we have not.
Yeah. Maybe because it's really not a big issue, but
Maybe
I don't know.
that's it.
Blossom, read it for a minute.
Let me see if I can read just a piece of it, a portion of it. So last Thursday, the SMC, the Spice Mass Corporation, just issued a reminder to promoters of events that they must obtain a festival license to hold public events. Effective since Carnival launch was on April 29th. So effective April 29th until Sunday, August 14th, all promoters need to get themselves a festival license to hold any public event. And this is according to the SMC Act of 2017, where no one shall hold a carnival festival or activity at any time during the carnival period unless the person obtains a license. So that's the basis of the news release, just issuing a reminder to our promoters. And I think that came from some organizations, not just promoters, organizations who have not been following the rules, and some people who are trying to skirt the rules. And according to the law as well, Gary, even if you planned your event prior to the launch of Spice Mass, once the event falls within that space, you need to get a festival license, and that has been in place since the SMC was launched.
Yeah, I was mistaken to think that it's something that is new. But it's been a law that's been there.
But I don't really blame you, because there are people who were not aware of it. Not you, but there are people who were not aware of it that have been quarreling and complaining on. You know how he does get. complaining on Facebook that the SMC trying to, solve the vibes and blah, blah, blah. So there are a lot of people in the public who are not as informed as they should be, and they like to jump on bandwagons. So I think that's where the discussion started, with people quarreling about it. So I
question, because check this paragraph here.
Which one?
The process starts by first filling out an application form, which costs $10. Everyone holding events must first visit the SMC office and file out an application. The application will be evaluated, and the licensing fee for ticketed events will be based on guidance in law 5% of ticket sales. Non-ticketed events will be evaluated on the information provided in the application to determine the cost of the license. So this seems to be an upfront cost,
Yes.
So if I am projecting 5,000 tickets to be sold, I have to come up with 5% of that, right?
Yep.
The cost of the tickets?
Yep. You're getting that in ticket sales. You're getting that in ticket sales before the event anyway, so...
So what about this COVID time we're living in now? Nobody probably thought, okay, let me kind of relax on that still. People trying to recoup some losses and trying to get things together right now. So maybe we should allow this during this COVID time.
The law does not make provision for me to give you leeway. Let's put it that way. The law is the law. The law say I had to pay me my $10 if you want to have an event, carnival related or not, and so be it. Case closed.
Fine.
You find a hash.
Yeah, fine.
But no, I don't think the law maybe I'm not sure if they have the power to say, okay,
who made the law?
It's COVID time.
Was it God or was it man?
It was man.
I rest my case.
But it's still in the law book, so be it. All our laws that we follow, it was created by man, and they were created by man, and we still have to follow them.
If God could create marijuana and man could put a sanction on it and could do what they want with it.
All that too. If we can do that to God's God's herbs, then we could do what we want in the land of the living.
All right. I'll rest that case there. I ain't go down that road this morning. But now you know, folks. Now you know. As tough as it might be to digest for some of you promoters, this is the reality. Deal with it.
Well, Gary, this morning, as we were having the discussion, you called on President of the Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes, to make an appearance on the show. Somebody tagged him in the comments, and he's probably still watching as we speak. Good morning, Mr. Grimes.
Grimes, what were we talking about again? Minimum wage?
We were talking about the minimum wage issue.
Yes. We love for you to chime in, because there are a few people like Blossom who believe that the government just don't have the money. You understand? At this stage, even though St. Kitts, with a population of 53,000 people, can implement a 10% increase, why can't Grenada? So for those who've come up with such rebuttal I've just given, that excuse, what say you, Mr. Grimes? All right.
Here's what we'll do. We'll organize to have Mr. Grimes on one of our morning shows this week. Hopefully he can facilitate us, even if it's just a little 10-15 minutes on what today's Tuesday, so maybe tomorrow, please, a lot, or Thursday.
I wanted him this morning.
Well, we talk too late. But we'll see what morning we can
arrange. The iron while it's hot.
We'll see what morning we can arrange and invite Mr. Grimes on the morning program one of these goodly days this week. It's a very short discussion on the minimum wage issue. It's good.
We had about 5 other things to talk about, and look at time just.
The riddle took us a little while.
That ain't my fault.
And speaking of the riddle and sleepy diaper, Gary, somebody said this morning that you were correct. Oh gosh, wait.
I know I was correct. You think I was about arguing with you on national radio?
Hold on. I haven't seen where the comment go, but they said Blue Danube does not exist anymore.
No, it does not exist.
I don't see what it
but the building still does.
Fair enough. That building will always be blue, Danny. To me, they will have to change the color for me to change the name.
Oh yeah. But that was not my argument. My lovely co-host was somehow suggesting that, as if I've never been to Sleepy premises before, that it's in a different door.
I wouldn't know that.
To the door you used to enter when you used to go to Blue Daniel. So I had to.
My humblest apologies, sir, and take win.
Thank you.
Hey, somebody suggesting add a leaf of shadow benny to your cocoa tea as well. They're telling me about this recipes we getting.
Nah, man, shadow benny bad in it.
Yeah, we.
Hey, man,
you ever had
put shadow benny in
sauce?
anything.
You ever had shadow benny sauce?
Ooh, I've never had it, but I could imagine.
You can imagine there's somebody in the south. There are a few people who make it.
Shadow benny sauce, boy.
There's one person in the south.
Put shadow benny in any seasoning and your pot turn up in it.
Try shadow benny sauce on fries. Oh. Jeez. I like to put you know where I like to put shadow benny? I like to put shadow benny in my porridge. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Nice.
I don't boil it, and I just put it there to draw. After I finish my porridge, just throw some shadow benny in there and leave it there settle for a while. Think proper.
It's time for us to end the program and run the BBC. Gary, thank you once again. Hot listeners, it's been a pleasure as always. It's time for us to head on out and make way for the BBC's 8 a.m. newscast.
Bye, folks.
For those of you on Hot 98, stick and stay. Gary continues the vibes. Classic 105, you join the BBC. Have yourselves a marvelous, terrific, tantalizing Tuesday.
We're Hot 98. You don't need no other.